After more than a decade of waiting, memes, and endless speculation, Rockstar has finally started pulling back the curtain on Grand Theft Auto VI. We're talking about the most anticipated game in history here. The first trailer alone racked up over 180 million views in just a few weeks. But here's the thing. Between official announcements, credible leaks, and wild rumors, it's tough to separate fact from fiction. So today, we're cutting through all the noise. I'm breaking down everything that's been officially confirmed, everything that credible sources have leaked, and what it all means for the game we'll hopefully be playing soon. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly where GTA VI stands right now, and why this might be the most ambitious game Rockstar has ever attempted. Let's start with what we know for certain, straight from Rockstar's mouth. In February 2022, Rockstar officially confirmed they were in active development on the next Grand Theft Auto. No surprise there, but it was the first time they'd said it outright. Then came December 2023, the moment we'd all been waiting for. The first official trailer dropped, and it was everything we'd hoped for and more. Within 24 hours, it became one of the most watched gaming trailers in YouTube history. But more importantly, it gave us our first real look at what Rockstar's been cooking up. What did we see? Modern-day Vice City in all its neon-soaked glory. Two protagonists, Jason and Lucia, and that unmistakable Rockstar attention to detail that made us all fall in love with their game in the first place. But here's what's interesting about Rockstar's approach. They're still playing their cards incredibly close to their chest. One trailer in 2 years of confirmed development? That's peak Rockstar. They know anticipation is half the game. Now let's talk about the setting, because this is where things get really exciting. Vice City is back, baby. And from what we've seen, this isn't just a nostalgic throwback. This is a complete reimagining of what Vice City could be in the modern era. We're talking about a living, breathing version of Miami and the surrounding Florida landscape. The trailer showed us sun-soaked beaches, vibrant nightlife, urban sprawl, and also something we haven't seen much of in previous GTA games, genuine wilderness. We've caught glimpses of Everglades-style swamplands, rural areas, and what looks like could be inspired by the Florida Keys. And yes, there are alligators, because of course there are. Now here's where the leaks get interesting. Multiple credible sources suggest this map could be 2 to 3 times larger than GTA V's Los Santos. If that's true, we're looking at one of the largest open worlds ever created. Plus, there are hints at a dynamic weather system that could include hurricanes. Imagine trying to pull off a heist while a Category 3 storm is tearing through the city. That's the kind of chaos that could only work in a GTA game. But a great setting means nothing without compelling characters to explore it with. Jason and Lucia represent something new for the GTA series. Sure, we had multiple protagonists in GTA V, but this feels different. This feels more personal, more intimate. Lucia especially is groundbreaking. She's the first playable female protagonist in a modern GTA game. From what we've seen in the trailer, their relationship has serious Bonnie and Clyde vibes. The dialogue hints at characters who have been shaped by poverty, who understand loyalty, and who aren't afraid to do whatever it takes to survive. But here's what has me most excited. If Red Dead Redemption 2 taught us anything, it's that Rockstar has mastered emotional storytelling. The day of purely satirical, over-the-top characters might not be over, but they're definitely balanced with genuine human drama now. Think about Arthur Morgan's arc in Red Dead 2. Now imagine that level of character development applied to a crime saga in modern-day Vice City. The potential for branching storylines, multiple endings, romance, betrayal, it's all there. And here's a question that's been keeping me up at night. What happens if Jason and Lucia's interests start to diverge? What if loyalty isn't enough? Now let's talk about the part that matters most. How this game will actually feel to play. The leaks suggest Rockstar isn't just upgrading the graphics. They're rethinking fundamental gameplay systems. We're hearing about enhanced police AI that doesn't just spawn randomly, but actually investigates crime, uses escalating tactics, and remembers your previous actions. NPCs reportedly have daily routines now. They go grocery shopping, they call the police when they witness crimes, they react realistically to the chaos you create. This isn't just about making the world look alive anymore, it's about making it actually alive. The robbery mechanics are supposedly getting a complete overhaul too. We're talking about everything from small-time convenience store jobs to elaborate armored car heists, each with their own risk-reward calculations. But here's something that might surprise you. Leaked reports suggest you'll carry fewer weapons at once. Instead of running around with an entire arsenal in your back pocket, the game might push you toward more strategic thinking about your loadout. And those seamless transitions between cutscenes and gameplay that made Red Dead 2 feel so cinematic, expect that technology to be pushed even further in GTA 6. It's like Rockstar looked at everything that worked in their previous games and asked, how do we make this feel more real, more consequential, more immersive? Alright, let's address the elephant in the room. When is this game actually coming out? Take-Two's investor calls have been pointing toward fiscal year 2026, which ends in March 2026. Most industry analysts are betting on a holiday 2025 release, which would make sense for a game of this magnitude. But here's the reality check. Rockstar has never been afraid to delay a game if it's not ready. Red Dead Redemption 2 was delayed multiple times, and it was worth the wait. There are already insider reports suggesting the development team is feeling the pressure, and internal delays are always possible. And if you're a PC player, well, prepare to wait a little longer. Just like GTA V and Red Dead 2, the PC version will likely arrive months after the console release. It's frustrating, but it's been Rockstar's pattern for over a decade now. But here's something to consider. The longer we wait, the more polished this game will be. And given what we're hearing about the scope and ambition, that extra development time might be exactly what this game needs. Now we can't talk about GTA VI without addressing another elephant in the room, GTA Online. GTA Online has been printing money for Rockstar for over a decade now, so you know they're planning something big for its successor. Early reports suggest they're not just updating the formula, they're rebuilding it from the ground up. We're hearing about persistent world events that could affect all players simultaneously. Imagine if that hurricane system we talked about earlier affected everyone's game at the same time. That's the kind of shared experience that could take online gaming to the next level. There are also rumors about the economy being more closely tied to single-player progress and systems that are much more friendly to roleplay communities. Of course, all this comes with questions about monetization, account transfers, and whether those controversial shark cards are coming back. Rockstar hasn't said a word about any of this officially, but given how much money GTA Online has made, it's safe to assume the online component will be a major focus. We need to talk about September 2022, because it was a watershed moment for this game's development. A hacker gained access to Rockstar's internal Slack channels and leaked over 90 videos of early GTA VI gameplay footage. We're talking about one of the biggest gaming leaks in history, raw, unfinished footage of a game that wasn't supposed to be seen for years. Here's what was remarkable. Rockstar actually confirmed the leak was real. That almost never happens. Companies usually stay silent or deny anything. But Rockstar said yes, this is our game, but it's very early footage. The gaming community's reaction was surprisingly mature. Most people understood they were looking at work-in-progress visuals and focused on the gameplay systems and mechanics instead. It was like getting a behind-the-scenes look at how the sausage gets made. But the leak had consequences. Rockstar tightened security significantly, and some industry insiders believe it forced them to release that first trailer earlier than planned. In a weird way, that hacker might have accelerated the whole timeline. So where does all this leave us? We know enough to be excited, but there's still so much mystery. What about the soundtrack? GTA games are defined by the radio stations, and we haven't heard a single song yet. What about the vehicle variety? The mini-games? Will we get golf courses and strip clubs and all the weird side activities that made GTA games feel alive? And here's the big question, will this game lean more toward the satirical chaos of classic GTA, or the emotional storytelling of Red Dead 2? My guess? It'll be both, and that balance could make this the most ambitious game Rockstar has ever made. What we're really waiting for is that second trailer. When that drops, we'll probably get our clearest picture yet of what this game actually is. Until then, we're all just connecting dots and managing expectations. But here's what I know for sure. Whether you're here for the chaos, the storytelling, the online mayhem, or just the simple joy of exploring a beautifully created open world, GTA VI is shaping up to be something special. The question isn't whether it'll be good, it's whether it can possibly live up to the decade of hype we've built around it. So what do you think? Are you more excited about Jason and Lucia's story, or are you already planning your first online heist crew? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. And if this breakdown helped you make sense of everything we know so far, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the games we're all obsessing over. Trust me, when that second trailer drops, you'll want to be here for the breakdown. I'll see you in Vice City. Eventually.